3 high-end designers that are poor quality. Before I dive into these designers and why they're poor quality, I want to first just say that I'm sorry to the designers because I do love all of their works. That being said, they're poor quality and I feel that the masses need to know. Now, onto the truth. Coming in at number 1, we have Rick Owens. And I know I love Rick too, okay? But since 2017, when he switched manufacturers to, appeal to the larger masses, he also went down in quality. He just started mass producing and the quality just totally went to shit. Now, I'm stuck here between a rock and a hard place because I love Rick, but I just can't invest in his pieces because they rip, they pill, they're so sheer and thin that if you even wear them once, you can't even wash them because they'll just disintegrate on you. One thing I will say, his sneakers, they're great quality. They hold up, they totally stand the test of time.
Now, I know most of you are fuming right now, but let's calmly dismantle everything she just said in a friendly manner with some facts and my own personal experience. You can add yours in the comment section below. This video played itself to me without my consent. I went on TikTok and of course we gotta give her credit for the hook. It got me, it got you. We will only discuss the Rick Owens portion. I'll link the video in the description box if you want to watch it in full. I cut it off when she switched to the second brand. I don't give a shit. I will respond or react to everything she said in this video. Now, my own disclaimer, I don't know this woman. I don't have anything to say about her as a person. I'm simply responding to the video. I don't claim myself to be an expert in Rick either. If I am wrong anywhere, please correct me. Let's break it down one by one.
Since 2017, when he switched manufacturers to, appeal to the larger masses,
this is blatantly wrong. The Financial Times by Marco Flaherty, December 8th, 2017. Being a vertical business in fashion is increasingly common in the mass market. Brands like Zara own and manage every aspect of the design, manufacturing, and retail. There are no middlemen. For a niche directional luxury label like Rick Owens, it's more unusual, but the designer has achieved it. We absorbed our manufacturing into the company. Rick Owens explained, we were no longer licensing it out. In this business, you want to have as much control of the products as possible. Also, you get more profit, which is nice. We bought the factory we were using at Concordia, and now it's Rick Owens land. It's a total fortress just for us. Before becoming a full vertical operation, the designer's manufacturing was handled by a separate company under license. They're talking about Omar and Murta here. After Owens Corp was established, it came to his attention that the licensee had used a factory in Moldova for certain garments, which were then finished in Italy and sold with a Made in Italy tag. It was common and lawful practice for many luxury brands, but it made Owens want total control. Then the international law changed and the garment had to have Made in Moldova on the label. That was one of the reasons it seemed like a good moment to take over manufacturing, Rick Owens says. Today, he owns both the Italian and Moldovan factories. He kept the latter because it had been opened exclusively to create Rick Owens and there was nothing substandard about the work. We currently make 5% of our merchandise there, our dark shadow line, and the factory will be fully SA8000, a social accountability standard certified in 2018. Even considering the profits, the benefit of going vertical are obvious. You can be nimble in terms of matching manufacturing numbers to what's selling, and Rick Owens has always been good at that. He has managed to remain an insider label while spinning the avant-garde into gold. I don't believe I need to say anything more. Mark and Rick explained it pretty well, so no, he didn't switch factory because he saw an uptick in his sales and thought, shit, we gotta produce more, let's go to a cheaper factory. He bought the factories that have been producing his product for ages, which is such a great achievement, especially without the backing of conglomerate like LVMH or Kering.
He also went down in quality. He just started mass producing and the quality just totally went to shit.
This statement is such an old head statement. We hear this all the time in sports. LeBron would not last in the 90s, too physical. Yeah, you say this because you grew up on that, so you think it's the best. Similar to how kids born in the 90s believe they're better or have a better childhood than the 2000 kids. You can apply this to kids born in the 60s, 70s, 80s. This is nostalgia bias. People idealize the past, believing that things were better back then. This person might have gotten into Rick in 2013, 2015, so now they have a poor opinion about Rick in the 2020s because they romanticize the past. They look back at 2013, the brain smooth out all of the negative and only remember the positive. Even if the fact doesn't back it up, the brain is that powerful. From everything that we know about how Rick bought the factories because he wanted more control, the brand has been increasing their revenue yearly. He's in the industry longer, which means his sourcing of material is better, production method is better. You can't get worse at shit that you do every day. My point is, the quality is better than ever. I also believe this is part of the gatekeeping mentality where they see the brand growing in popularity popularity, so they dislike it, but they need a reason. They can't just say I don't like it because more people are wearing it, so they use this blanketed statement of, the quality went to shit. Most old heads will agree because they share the same belief, so it's a safe statement. I don't own any products from the Omar and Murtaugh era, so I can't really speak on it, but the products that I own from Rick, they are the highest quality, better than CCP, better than LV, better than Chanel. The mass production equal lower quality is a fallacy. Materials, construction methods, quality control determine the quality, not the production volume.
I just can't invest in his pieces because they rip, they pill, they're so sheer and thin that if you even wear them once, you can't even wash them because they'll just disintegrate on you.
They rip, they pill, they're sheer. Based on her description, she is either talking about a cashmere or wool or some form of knitwear with the pilling statement. All knitwear pill. It's a natural behavior of these materials. It's caused by friction. Knitwear has a looser structure, so they're just more prone to pilling. You can buy an Hermes knitwear. They're gonna pill still. You can buy a Chanel. You can buy whatever brand you think is the highest quality. They will pill. That's just how it is. Sheer and rip easily. A lot of Rick basics, stuff like tank top or t-shirt, they're sheer by design. They're meant to be layered or draped. They rip. Let's say maybe she got a defective piece, which is rare because Rick quality control is one of the best, but here and there mistakes happen. No one is batting 1,000. The more likely scenario, in my opinion, she wasn't careful with it and ripped the shirt that was meant for layering. You can wear a 100 cotton t-shirt from Hermes or Lower Penis and they will rip. It's how you take care of the product. They're thin. Again, probably talking about a tank top or a t-shirt. Rick Owens spring summer products are made more thin or use thinner or more breathable material because they're meant for summer. If you buy a product that comes out of the factory thin, they're gonna be thin. If she's saying they gradually got thinner and thinner, I'm not gonna say she's wrong, but I own a lot of Rick products. Hasn't happened to me. My friend who are into Rick, hasn't happened to them. The point is, Rick uses delicate material like lightweight cotton, silk blend, or thin wool jersey on purpose for layering or draping effect. I've washed my banana pants many times with my washer and dryer. The white one is 100% cotton, still here. I've taken a few other products to get it dry clean because most Rick Owens product, you need to dry clean it. I will give her a break here. Rick Owens product, they do require a bit of thinking when you wash them. You gotta make sure the temperature is correct. Can't be too hot, can't be too cold, can't stay in there too long. Maybe she put it in the dryer when the care tag says hang to dry. Maybe she put the dry clean product into the washer and dryers.
One thing I will say, his sneakers, they're great quality. They hold up, they totally stand the test of time.
She complimented the quality of the sneakers. If you think Rick switching factory lowered the quality, all products should suffer. She contradicted herself here. You might say, well, what if Rick and the new factory spare the quality control on the sneakers because, they're the best sold products? This is also incorrect. If the sneakers are indeed the most sold product, the most popular, and their goal of switching factories was to meet demand, they would try to cut more corners to lower the expense and increase the profit margin and, of course, lower the production time. This is only if we play into her incorrect logic of more volumes equal less quality. Her statement, it's such a blanketed statement, complaining about the fragility most likely stem from the delicate fabrics rather than the actual drop in quality. The more I think about it, the more I believe that she just doesn't know how to wash Rick Owens product or forgot to read the care tag. But I guess the video did the job it was supposed to do. It got me to react, hence why they pinned the video. It probably drive traffic to her page. It's vintage bitch. If you're watching, please show us the Rick product that disintegrated on you. I would love to see what product that is. I recently made a video about hot takes. I would classify what she said as not a hot take because she did provide a bit of context. Granted, they're wrong, but still context, which I appreciate. She got me. I will admit she got me. She got me promoting her store. My fellow Rick Owens friend, don't go on her page and bully her for getting some facts wrong. People make mistakes. If you must comment, correct her, or share your experience with Rick product in a friendly manner, she successfully triggered me, which is rare. Fuck.